High in the rugged mountains, where the sky touches the earth and the wind sings to the cliffs, lived a once mighty eagle named Veer. He had soared across endless skies, dived through storms, and danced with the clouds. His wings were strong, his eyes sharp, and his spirit wild. But that was a long time ago. Now, Veer lived in a rocky cave halfway down the mountain. He didn't fly anymore. He walked, he hopped, he waited for food to come close. The skies, he hadn't touched them in years. It happened during a brutal storm. Veer had tried to help a young eagle caught in the wind, but a lightning strike startled him, and he crashed hard against the cliffs. His wing broke, painful, bleeding. He barely survived. It took weeks to heal, but something worse happened than the injury. He lost his courage. He told himself, "I'm lucky to be alive. I don't need the sky anymore." And just like that, the eagle who once ruled the air decided to live on the ground. Years passed. Veer adapted. He learned to catch small animals near his cave. He drank from a stream below. It wasn't thrilling, but it was safe, predictable, comfortable. He would look up sometimes and see eagles soaring above, wings wide, eyes glowing with freedom. A flicker of memory would flash in his heart, but then he'd look down at his claws and think, that life is not for me anymore. He had traded freedom for safety. He had swapped the sky for the stone. And slowly, his wings forgot they could fly. One spring morning, a young eagle named Arya appeared near Veer's cave. She was energetic, fearless, always flying, always trying. She noticed Veer and asked, "Why don't you fly, elder?" Veer smiled sadly. "I used to, but I found peace here. Flying is dangerous." Arya blinked. "But you're an eagle. We're meant to fly." Veer looked away. Not all of us are as lucky, but Arya didn't stop. Every day, she flew. Sometimes far, sometimes clumsy, but every day, she returned stronger, bolder. Veer watched her, and something old, something forgotten, began to stir in him. One day, clouds gathered. A storm began just like the one that broke Veer's wing. Arya stood at the edge of the cliff, wings spread. "Don't go," Veer shouted. "The storm will crush you." But Arya turned and said, "What's the point of strong wings if I never use them? I'd rather fall trying than live never knowing." And with that, she leapt into the storm. Veer stood frozen. Fear gripped him. But then something inside him cracked, not with fear, but with truth. He realized he had been alive all these years, but not truly living. Trembling, Veer stepped out of the cave. The wind hit his feathers. Rain lashed his face. His heart thundered. Slowly, he spread his wings. They were stiff, heavy, forgotten, but they were still wings. He took one step forward, then another, and with a cry that tore through the clouds, he jumped. At first, he dropped. Then the wind caught him. His wings shook, muscles screamed. But he was flying. Not gracefully, not like before, but every beat of his wings was a roar against fear. He found Arya in the clouds. They flew together, old and young, broken and bold. In that moment, Veer didn't just remember the sky. He remembered himself. That storm didn't break him. Fear did. Comfort did. And yet, the sky had waited for him patiently all those years. Just like your dreams are waiting for you. Sometimes we forget how high we can fly, not because we've lost our wings, but because we've gotten too comfortable walking. Your comfort zone may feel safe, but nothing new grows there. You were not born to crawl. You were born to soar. So spread your wings, even if they shake, even if you fall, because the only thing worse than falling is never trying at all. The wings that forgot to fly, don't let that be your story. Like, subscribe, tell us in the comments, what's one thing you've been afraid to try, but know you're meant for?